Jazzy Jill here with Sparkle and Sprinkle, and we have been busy in our embossing powder lab mixing up some new colors for you. We've got some new marbled embossing powders that give you a really neat marbled look on your images. We have for you 4 new colors this week. The first one is Bahama Mama. That is this gorgeous pink up at the top. And then we have Mesmerized, which is a deep purple, and it's down here. Then we have Mojito, which is your green, my personal favorite. And then we have Ocean Blue, and it's like the deep blue ocean. So again, this is a specialty powder, and I've got a few tips on how to use this. So come on over to my stamping desk and let's get started. Okay, here are the 4 marbled embossing powders already embossed for you. This is the Mesmerized, Bahama Mama, Mojito, and Ocean. And if you look, you can see the pearlized or the marble effect here in the embossing powder. And I just wanted to give you a couple quick tips on how to use this specialty embossing powder. They work best with a stamp that has bold lines. I'm going to be showing you the stamp with Becky Muir's new Swirls stamp set. And I'm going to be using the butterfly again. So first of all, you're going to start out, of course, with your static free bag. Swipe that across there so you don't get any stray pieces. If you get the dust all over where you can see it, you can just tap that off gently or gently blow it. You're going to use Versamark like you do with regular embossing powder. No problem there, no difference. Ink up your stamp, and then you're going to stamp straight down and then up. And then when you're putting your embossing powder on, put your coffee filter underneath so that you don't get a mess everywhere, and it cleans up a whole lot easier. I'm going to use Mesmerized. Now this is a powder that has bigger and smaller pieces of embossing powder, or it's a mix. So it's best when you get one like that if you just shake it up just a little bit just to make sure that it hasn't settled. The other thing that you want to do is when you're using embossing powder that's mixed, even the embossing powders that are mixed with glitters, you don't want to tap and sprinkle on because you're not going to get an even coat of the mixed embossing powder. What you want to do is pretty much dump it on like that and cover it so you get an even display of the mixed embossing powder that way. And then just tap off your excess. And then you're going to go ahead and heat that. Okay, and there's your marbleized embossing powder down there, and it's scattered throughout the image. Okay, and here is a card that I made using the 3 colors and then adding some liquid pearls to just add some accents. Just a quick and simple 1-layer card, but with the pretty mix of embossing powders, it's just beautiful. Why would you want to stamp with plain ink when you can stamp and emboss and get this beautiful, shiny, raised impression of your stamp? It's just gorgeous and so simple to do. Okay, here's another card that I made with Becky Muir's Silhouette stamp. This is the blue, and I spritzed the background with the Memories Mists and then used the Ocean marbleized embossing powder on that. And then I have one more card here that I did. This is more of a mixed media card. It's got the book page in it and the ink and the glitter and tape. And then the mojito and the ocean marble embossing powder. And this is done with the batiking style, and I wanted to share with you quickly how to do the batiking. Okay, to do the batiking, first swipe your static bag on your cardstock, and then go ahead and ink up your stamp with your Versamark and stamp that down. And then for the batiking, you want a sprinkle spoon. And I am going to use the mojito and the ocean again. And what I'm going to do is take off the lid, and I am going to use the spoon and just spoon out part of the embossing powder and hit just parts of the image. Now, instead of just rolling my card off and tapping it, you want to flip it and dump it off so the embossing powder doesn't roll off the rest of the image. So you see I only covered part of it there. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the ocean, and I'm just going to go ahead and cover the entire rest of the image with the blue. And it's just going to fill in the rest of the image. And then you're going to go ahead and emboss that. Okay, so there you go. Here's the batiked butterfly with the mojito and the ocean. I just love the way the blue and the green mixes, and you get the blend of both colors on there. And here's a look at the card again. This is the blue and the green blended there. So just a quick tutorial on the new marbled embossing powders. Check them out on the website and order yours today. Happy stamping!